Good morning. Kalimera σας. Thank you very much all for joining the 4th Scientific Summit, which is the scientific summit that started almost 4 years ago, and this year is organized by SCORE. So we will start by asking the president of SCORE, Professor Ignatios Economidis, to just join us and give us a welcome address.
Good morning to everyone. I would like to welcome all the participants to this venue. It is the 4th No Smoke Summit, and this year is officially organized by SCORE. SCORE is an international organization aiming to smoking cessation and harm reduction from smoking. What we are going to discuss during these 2 days are research that aims to provide methods for smoking cessation and methods that reduce harm from smoking. And this research is going to be discussed in various sessions. We're going also to discuss about health policies to improve public health and to reduce the effects of smoking on cardiovascular system, and of course to discuss the Europe's cancer plan and the need to embed harm reduction policies among all the methods to reduce the effect of smoking in the prevalence of cancer in Europe. So I welcome you all to participate actively through questions, and these questions are going to be embedded to the aims and to the actions of SCORE. The No Smoke Summit is the beginning of the actions towards a better health in Europe, and better health means smoking cessation and harm reduction in various aspects of disease, whether this is cardiovascular disease or cancer, or in pregnant women, or in psychiatric patients. So I would like to welcome you all. I'm sure we're going to have very good conclusions to support through our actions. And I would like to ask the other members of a SCORE committee and also the organizers of this summit to say a small address.
Thank you, Giuseppe. Welcome. As the president of the scientific committee, you have the floor.
So I'll be brief. Why am I president of a scientific committee? Not because I have 800 publications in PubMed, not because I'm an interventional cardiologist also studying smoking, not because I've received funding for tobacco harm reduction studies. Basically, I faced 2 major struggles in my life recently, a few years ago, and I resumed smoking combustion cigarettes. And actually, I was lucky that electronic cigarettes, heated tobacco products were there, and they enabled me to shift from combustion to those products and now to total cessation. So I think the spirit of this summit is to have many people from different countries, different experience, different goals, submit their statements, their proposal, interact constructively each other, and come up with some consensus that can inform decision makers, researchers, funders, and enable people to move from a society which was dominated by combustion cigarettes, trains, cinemas, schools, every day, every part of the life, to a society which has overcome smoking altogether. But we need to be step by step in this. And I think this summit is a unique opportunity to get informed, get new perspectives, and take your own decisions very informedly.
Great. Thank you very much, Giuseppe. I want to ask Carl Lu, who is Vice President of SCORE, to just give us a small address.
Okay, thank you very much, Lina. My name is Carl Lund. I'm a senior researcher at the Norwegian Institute of Public Health, and I'm also vice president of SCORE, as Lina said. I spent much of my last 35 years studying the impacts of tobacco control policies, and the reason why I support the idea of tobacco harm reduction as a supplementary strategy to curb smoking-related diseases arise from my own and others' research on snus use in Scandinavia. I became convinced by our data that showed how snus, that is a low-risk, non-combustible tobacco product, snus displaced the far more risky cigarettes on the nicotine market. I think low-risk alternatives to smoking like snus and like e-cigarettes represent the best chance we ever had of eradicating smoking-related disease and death. And I hope this conference, I'm really looking forward to these 2 days, and I hope it will be able to present a balanced perspective on tobacco harm reduction. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Carl. Anastasia, Natasha, could you give us also your welcome address? Anastasia is a member of our board and is professor of public health in the University of West Attica.
Thank you, Lina. Good morning, all. I want to thank you all for being here and for collaboration in our summit. As Lina said, it's an effort that we have begun 4 years ago, and now it's mature, I think, and we face a new area as the entire planet is under pressure due to the ongoing COVID pandemic. New question may be arising about the practices regarding harm reduction, or how the issue of smoking cessation can provide a new opportunity to examine and possibly redefine some new scientific models in this area. So I think we have a new place and a new home to discuss about the harm reduction, and I believe that our summit will be a perfect place for that. Good beginning for all of us.
Great, thank you, Natasha. Can I ask Dr. Faris Mili to take the floor? Faris is a pulmonologist addictologist. He's chairman of the Tunisian Society of Tobacology.
Hello, everyone. My name is Faris Mili. I am a pulmonologist, addictologist, and I'm the chairman of the Tunisian Society of Tobacology and Addictive Behaviors. I'm supporting this summit and tobacco harm reduction in general because we consider that smoking is a real addiction, and people who have addiction find big difficulties to break down the habit and break down the habit and to change their behaviors. Because we accept harm reduction for all other drugs of abuse, we must accept harm reduction for smoking in the same time. And another rationale for supporting tobacco harm reduction is that in low and middle income countries, the WHO FCTC framework did not lead to convincing results in the drop in smoking prevalence. And this is probably due to specificities of these regions. And we must find other ways to make people quit smoking, and novel products offer a big opportunity to do that. During this summit, we will organize panels from different continents for a period of 1 hour, 1 hour 30. And this there will be 3 panels from Latin American region zone, from Africa zone, and from Asia too. Well, that's all.
Thank you very much, Faris. You know, when we started 3 years ago, it was a Greek scientific summit aspiring to become international, with participation from very distinguished international speakers. Down the line, many more people were involved and interested. And it was last year that we established a score. And for this year, a scientific summit is organized by SCORE, but we do have the support from many other scientific organizations. During this, this is a 360 approach. We will try to cover most areas of tobacco harm reduction during the 2 days. We have research papers because many distinguished people honored us by sending their research work that will be, you will hear later today, starting, you know, from after a quarter of an hour. And we also going to have a press event at the end of tomorrow's session. I would like to ask Ignatios to just give us a small account of our expectations for the summit. What would you like to have achieved by the end of day tomorrow?
Thank you, Lina. And of course, I would like to thank all the people that supported the No Smoke Summit. That is the University of Sapienza, the University of Cyprus, the Athens University, the University from Larissa, and Professor Kouretas and Professor Konstantinos Poulas from the University of Patras. They all supported the Smoking Summit greatly. And what we would like to hear is new research promoting the harm reduction, new research promoting combination of new products and medical approaches on smoking cessation in order to achieve a better percentage of smoking cessation. And we need these approaches, and we need the results of these approaches, and we need these results to present them to the decision maker, politicians, to public health administrators, in order to embed the harm reduction approach, but also to support smoking cessation clinics in their effort to have a better outcome on smoking cessation. And smoking cessation does not depend only on medical doctors. It needs psychologists, it needs dietitians, it needs a holistic approach of this problem. And this is something that we have to offer in our countries, in people who would like to have a better health, and we need to present it, support it, and get also the financial support from the governments for these efforts. That's what I would like to hear, and I'm sure that all of you would promote these ideas, and we have this year and every year from now on, and during the actions of SCORE, new proposals, new suggestions to succeed the aim of smoking cessation and the aim of harm reduction.
Thank you, Ignatios. Giuseppe, would you like to add anything more in to us today in view of a good beginning?
Well, I think that tobacco harm reduction is the perfect topic to organize a summit on, because many people have different perspectives, many countries have different challenges, but the whole goal, the goal for everybody is to stop combustion cigarettes, to have them banned. But if we ban them, like in the 20s, alcohol in the US, we will not succeed. So we need tools that help us people in overcoming this addiction, and to alcohol reduction comprehensively with different tools is gonna be successful. We need to listen to everybody, we need to be open-minded, and we can overcome and defeat this enemy eventually.
Carlo, would you like to add something?
I would say my expectations for this conference is high. I mean, the program looks promising. We have a couple of very distinguished speakers, both today and tomorrow. The topics are great. It's a holistic approach, like just being said, and there is a wide national representation. So the organizing committee for this conference has done a great job. Well, I'm eager to get started. So yeah, that's all for me.
Excellent. Natasha, would you like to add before I give the floor to Kostas Poulas? Natasha, your microphone.
Okay, now it's okay, eh?
Yes.
Only I have to wish good beginning and good luck to our effort and to our summit.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Kostas, you are the chair. Konstantinos Poulas has been the president of this scientific summit and one of the two people who just established and had the concept of a 360 approach for tobacco harm reduction. I would like to welcome Kostas Poulas, and before he leads the next scientific session, I would like to ask him how he feels a few years after the first summit that we had in Athens in Stavros Niarchos Foundation, that we arrived and we have such a big, summit with people from around the world.
Lina, thank you very much. I would like to welcome all the participants. I am obviously very happy 4 years after that this baby is now old enough to start the journey. I am happy, nothing more. I hope that the presentations and the meeting will meet the expectations of the participants. So I just want to wish all the best for this 2 days conference. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kostas. Thank you all the members of our organizing and scientific committee who just has been in this opening session.
Lina, Lina, may I add something?
Absolutely.
I would like to make to add some more words about Dimitris Kouretas. He is also very one of the very first scientists who had the idea for this meeting. Unfortunately, he is not able to be with us because yesterday his father passed away. So today he has to be in Patras, and we are sending to him all the best. And I think that we can start just after.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you all to all the members of the organizing and scientific committee. And I give the microphone to you, Kostas, to start our first official meeting of this summit. Good luck.